Nell Fisher, I am honored to meet Holly the Heroic right here, right in front of me. Come on.
Oh.
You crushed it, bud.
Thank you so much. Well, funny you speak of Holly the Heroic because we have for you Jimmy the Joyful.
Wait, no. Wow. That is fantastic. Who is this?
That's Jimmy the Joyful. He's your little Holly the Heroic.
You're the best.
There we go.
Can I put it on?
Can it fit over?
Well, I don't know. I have a big head. I don't want to break it.
Wait, I think it... There we go. Yay!
I love it. I love this so much. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate this. I want to get into everything. I want to talk about Stranger Things. But first, I heard a rumor that you're missing school for this show.
Yeah, no, so I am missing more school. Obviously, like, in 2024, I was filming all year, so I wasn't at school for, like, the whole time.
Yeah.
But no, my school have been amazing at, like, sending me work and...
Are your teachers fans of Stranger Things?
Yeah, so, I mean, they, I think some of them are. They couldn't, like, outright say it, but I had one teacher and she was like, Nell, meet me after class. And I was like, I'm like a massive goody two-shoes. I was like, oh God, what have I done? And she goes, so I saw the Stranger Things. You're pretty good. and then she just, like, sends me off on my way.
She's right. She's right. You are pretty good. How was it like with the other kids on this set? Did you guys all bond and like?
Yeah.
You did? What'd you do?
Well, so Jake and I, you had him on like a month ago. He's the best.
He's so
the best.
fun.
We would, because we had to do like loads of schooling. We had to do like 3 hours a day, and sometimes we'd do more. And we had a habit of playing bananagrams and calling it English class, which obviously.
Yeah, that counts.
It counts.
I love bananagrams.
Yeah, it's the best.
You play bananagrams?
Oh, it got heated.
Ooh,
it got heated.
I love that. In the last episode, spoiler, but everyone knows. But Mike kind of passes down Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
For you to start your own adventures. Have you ever played Dungeons in real life?
So yeah, I started after the show. Actually, I got to keep my little Holly the Heroic D&D figure. Yeah, I took it home, and I have some friends who like already play D&D.
Yeah.
And they sort of invited me along. But I love it. It's such a like a random game. You can do like whatever you want. Like I was like, you can literally do whatever you want. I was playing one of my campaigns, and like my friend stole a river. Because apparently like, that's like the sort of thing you can do. You
can do that?
You can do that. She just stole a river.
Fun. So I love that you're actually doing this.
Yeah.
Are your friends intimidated to play with you?
No. I think one of like the great things about sort of teenagers is that they actually don't really care. Like, they're like, oh, you know, I watched it, it was cool, that's fun. And then they like go off onto whatever it was they were thinking about, because they are actually quite self-involved.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but
I
like it, it's good.
Yeah. Did you know when you read the first script that it'd be this physically challenging, that you would be such a hero? I mean, you were fantastic in this. I loved every scene you were in. Oh, you know what I love? The very first episodes where you had to hide from the Demogorgon in the bathtub?
Yeah.
Was that tough?
That was awesome. We spent about 2 days on that. One was like a rehearsal day, and then one was like the actual filming day. But we found when we were filming, we kept on floating up, because obviously we were like holding our breaths.
Yeah.
And so we had to put weights on. So we would put weights on our legs, but then our torsos would float up. And so we ended up putting weights like in our clothes. And I had like this moment, and I was like under, and I was like, am I going to be able to get up? Like, is this going to be 10 times actors weren't acting?
This is working too well.
Yeah.
What if you guys had to come up? Because you were with...
yeah, so we would do like this little hand signal where we would just kind of squeeze each other's hand 3 times, and we would just come up.
And that means let's go out. Let's get some air.
Yeah, I think, and I can only speak for me, but I think it turned into a little bit of a competition. Just because, like, start of the day, we'd be, like, down for 5 seconds, and we'd be like, up for air, and then, like, at the end of the day, when, like, before I wrapped, we'd be down there for, like, 45 seconds, and we'd both be like... and we were like, I am not bending first.
Yeah. You also brought us a photo, and I don't really know what to say about this, but it's a little creepy. Can you explain what it is?
Yeah, so in like the pain tree, which is where all the kids are kept in the abyss, we had these dummies, and they were like exact replicas of us with like plastic faces. And they would like put up into our little cocoons. And I mean, it was wild, because I didn't know that they were being made.
Well, that's where...
So I like came into set one day and I saw this like short version of myself just like staring back at me. I mean, it was demonic.
That's creepy, yeah, that's creepy, yeah. That's wild. I know that you and the cast did a lot of kind of dancing on set. And they taught you dances, like with Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah, so in episode 8, Millie and some of the other kids, we all choreographed a dance together to Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, you and I are gonna do it now. Yeah!
Really?
Yes!
I will try.
Okay.
I'm not known for my dancing. All right.
Okay.
All right. No.
So
what do I have to? What do I have
we
to
start and we go, please.
Do? Okay, I got that.
And then in, please. Please.
Ooh, like that.
Don't prove, slice.
Well, here's where I get lost.
I'm. Yeah. Right. We do a full 360.
Okay.
Click.
Click.
Up, up, step, clap. Okay. And then please.
There's more?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That
Please.
was good. Oh, more.
Please.
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 Oh my
No,
God.
come on.
Sorry,
you need to get into
I'm
it.
so
Okay,
lost.
yeah.
I know the song Sabrina Carpenter's great songs. Please.
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 And we're crying. Don't bring me to tears.
Uh-huh.
When I just did my makeup so nice.
Do I do it to you? No.
No.
Oh, do it to me.
Okay.
Right.
Should we go?
Let's try.
Here we go. Should we go?
One, two, three.
Slow down. I can't understand you.
There's a monster in the monster.
Holly. Whatever you saw, baby, it's just a nightmare.
No,
baby,
Mom,
it's
Mom.
just a nightmare.
Please trust me, Mom. Please, Mom, please. You gotta believe me.
Come on, that's how you do it. Nell Fisher, everybody. All seasons of Stranger Things are streaming now on Netflix. We'll be right back with a performance from Louis Tomlinson. Stick around.